Let's see what we got. We are connecting excellently. Are you capturing game? Or okay, we got. All right, so load kitty, right? Kitty, load game. All right, here we go. Where am I? What am I doing? What the heck is going on? Okay, it's early morning. I'm freezing. I am. I'll leave the house here just for a second, just to look. Hey, Josh, how are you doing? Oh, here we are. What was I doing? Okay. I got a feeling I came back here because I was just cold. So we're going to put that bow away. We're going to check our inventory because that is exciting. We're going to harvest that. Why not? Warm up for a few minutes. Let's harvest it again. Uh-oh. It does not match. You're right. I'm Left 4 Dead. That's right. I edited everything else, but not that. I haven't said what game it is. Thank you. Boom. I mean, boom. There we go. Much better. Thank you. I'd also hate to rope somebody in who was like expecting to see some Left 4 Dead content and they didn't get that out of me. Clothings. Yes, we just finished that. So our character is sitting at a nice warm 25 degrees Celsius. We could probably eke out like another degree pretty easily actually by doing some sewing. But girls gotta eat, right? So I like to keep this one as intact as possible because I have dreams of making it a base someday and moving the stuff over. Loons, how's it going? Yeah, I do have dreams of moving the workbench and everything like that over this direction. I'm hoping everything just kind of leaves me alone for a second. I don't want to fight everything. Oh, wasn't I killing the wolves in the neighborhood before I left last time? I was. So I should. I don't trust the weather, though. I mean, you never trust the weather. Okay, I'm going to take a kilogram of deer meat with me, and we'll go make some stew. Yeah, probably not tonight, right? See, Loons was like, oh, Turkey's playing Left 4 Dead. No. Gotta fix that just to work on my skills. Okay, so. I can do a lot of fixing of things. Crampons. But we're going to throw these up here for now. Kind of keep them out of the way of the fire so they don't end up cooking by accident. Love these bags of flour, though. That's some food right there. That's some traveling bannock. Now, I look at my inventory, at my tools, I do not have... Yeah, so I left my frying pan and cooking pot right here. Like some sort of noob. Okay, let's not do that. Let's get rid of this book. Let's use a match. Boom. What? Wilderness kitchen. Oh, yeah, no, I'm cooking 5, though, so it doesn't matter. Oh, red. RimWorld is so cruel. And cool. I mean, I like it, but it's mean. We'll fix our socks. Not those socks, obviously. But our socks are at 66%. You know, and in the real world, you would just buy yourself some new socks, right? We have 20 minutes. We can sew up some socks. Yeah. Real world, you just buy yourself some new socks. But in this particular case, you don't get that option. No. I'll have half a piece of venison, right? Delicious. Hey, Magic. So we got Magic, we got Loons, we got Josh. Garage party's starting up. So... Alright, with just these, we got 0.4 of a Celsius. Whatever that means in the scheme of things, right? So if we look, we're still at 25. However, these ones could probably get a... Pick up more water. Well, how much? It's at 22 minutes. I bet you we could without boiling that off because it's stew. It lasts for a while. My fire's not lasting for a while, though. Throw a piece of coal on there, sure. That's what we have it for. But yeah, it's like an hour and 20 minutes before that would go. So let's cook a porridge, though. Just a good traveler food. And a bannock as well when the water's done. Yeah. The porridge lasts forever as well. Now you notice I haven't failed once in my sewing, so 1 hour until burned, it's ready. 22 minutes until ready. I'm going to just pick that up, make just a liter of water. Seems excessive. However, we're at 26 degrees for warmth bonus, guys. We'll take that bannock with us. Pick that frying pan up. Boil that water off. Throw a stick on there. Grab a torch that's decent, which is nice. Put that out, put that away. Say goodbye to fire. It's done its work. So, some hot venison stew. You can just leave that there to ferment. I don't want to eat it right now. I'm already kind of getting exhausted. So So we're basically just doing some chores. Oh, first drawer was always a tough one to open. Right. I do have a lot of junk here. We're waiting for the trader. Oh, no. We got to go get firewood, guys. Cedar firewood. Good time of day. Let's go chop some wood. Ooh, I'm at a bad way of my house. I got my house is like a warehouse with bedrooms attached to it, so it's not really it almost feels hostile to life. Like as you walk in, you're like, ugh. There's nothing homey about this. It's just a house with bedrooms attached to it. A little bit of a hit there for heat. This man wants 12 cedar. What does he want that for? What am I doing? While I'm in here. Oh, you know what I can do? Well, no, I'm not going to have a nap. I would like to have a good sleep tonight. We'll eat that porridge, because it won't tire her out at all. And we'll keep fixing stuff. Like, is it necessary, though? I mean, I would prefer it if it was a little lower. But I'm just doing this to warm up, basically. Just getting thirsty. Making the banana noises. Banana chew noises. Almost 5 liters of water. That's excessive, except we're pretty good for the weight. Yeah, the only problem with clipping cedar is the tinder plugs you get with them. There's that weather rearing its ugly head. Sounds like a blizzard. Like to the point where I'd be completely shocked if it wasn't a blizzard. Hey, Hunk. Hey, look. Look at me about to be completely unshocked. Looks like it's a blizzard, guys. Sounds like a blizzard, smells like a blizzard. Probably is a blizzard, right? Oh, look, a stick. Alright. Pick up some of these. Hopefully we don't get attacked by something. Because I don't even have the bow out. I have all the confidence in the world that nothing other than a crazy person would be outside in this weather. Like, this is kind of weather, if you get jumped by a wolf, well, good on the wolf, man. He's earning it, right? Huh. Yeah. Just trying to scout out some more chunks of cedar. Let's go inside and make arrows until the weather decides to behave. What's a have? Good question. Alright. Not break that down. Let's do crafting. Let's do simple arrow. We're not going to use tools because we're waiting for something. Oh, I wish I could craft more. I could, but I don't have any arrow shafts. Wait. Fix that. Nope, keep crafting. Arrow shafts. Yep, we'll use the hatchet. I'm not in a hurry. I'm getting hungry, though. We'll do 2 arrows? I don't think we got that kind of time. We did have that kind of time. Oh, look at me with all my lamp oil. I thought it was right dead. Can opener. I like the attitude. All right. Let's put that out. It's bedtime for Bonzo. Why would I call her Bonzo? Okay, clown makeup. You know. Anyway, she's ready for bed. And we don't need to talk to the trader because the trader is waiting for us to bring him firewood. Hey, Orin. Let's see. Got magic, Ankh. Oh, Raven stopped in. Hey, Janet. Wow, cool. We got like 9 people in the garage party already. Nice. Yeah, any damage I take from chopping wood, it's not like a wolf attack, right? Let's pass time for an hour and then sleep for 3. We won't, but okay, so how bad is that cabin fever risk? Because that's what's wrong with her. Mr. Winky. Oh my. The name change is finally legal, is it? There we are. We got enough sticks and a piece of coal. We could probably. Why does he gotta ask for stuff I gotta chop down? The coastal town site is so sketchy because of all the broken horizon lines. Like, you can't see anything. Wolves can pop over a hill in a split second. Here's a couple of limbs. One, I'm counting 2 over there. Like, matches have no real... Like, they got value, but... The trader will give you matches. Well, not give you matches, but you know what I mean? The trader will also absolutely extort you for a can of pineapples or a jar of pickles. Like, I want you to put in 15 hours of labor. Yeah, cabin fever risk, yeah. Negligible. Okay, we got 2 downward arrows now, but I'm already cold. Like, getting there. Yeah, you know what? We'll spend the match. Stick 'em up.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Perfect.
I've come up as Rory before, which is not Mr. Winky. That's actually a real name I have. That's the spirit.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Wait. We are warming up. Today is a good day. No. Don't starve. That's unnecessary.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Well, that's an exaggeration, but... Let's go cook some animal meat. And then cut down this thing while we're cooking animal meat? Yeah. Use that sprint bar up a bit. How's that cabin fever risk going? Good to see, good to see. Okay. Start fire. Yes. With the torch we're holding. Not with the cedar, with that stick. Thank you. Don't Starve is a different game. Yes.
Come on, little fire. I need to find some place to escape this.
I never played it, although I bought it. How we doing? We're warming up? We got 39 minutes. I can't cut that thing down. And not starve, so. Venison stew. Had to grab a couple of sticks for that, though. Drop that extra venison. Oh, no, we got an hour on that. That's fine. Let's go cut down that tree limb. Up. Alley-up. Oh, look, guys, a stick. Got something to throw in there later. Whoa, 15 people. Zoe, how's it going? What the heck is happening? How do I have 15 people watching me? I mean, thank you for dropping in, spending some time with me. Oh, look, another stick. I know you're not exactly having the best time, but it's not the worst time. You've had some worse times. Oh, yeah. Let's drop that, though. Throw this guy on. Better have him cooked than not. Do another one? Yeah, let's do another one. Look at that. Cabin fever is gone. And we got a couple of sticks. There we go. Hour 4. Yeah, that'll all work out just fine. Let's let the time go by. Nope, not that. Let's let the time go by. So now we've got food. Like plenty of food. So we're good out here. Ew. Oh, well, okay. We'll take it. Now let's walk that, let's walk this wood out to the trapper here. See if we can change the weather pattern. Because as soon as we give the guy his stuff, magically an aurora appears and he starts talking to you about stuff. We are actually warm, guys. It's the torch doing it, but with 26 degrees temperature, warmth bonus, it's very good. We can afford to burn off some energy with some sprinting. She's not tired in the least. Well, she's getting tired, but she's not nearly tired enough for bedtime, so. And the day is ending. Ah, that's the spirit, Blue Onk. Yeah, no, I picked this goofball name. Not even thinking. There's a whole bunch of people that have, messaged me and stuff and tried to friend me on Steam, because they think I'm from Turkey. Turkey. I'll just call it Turkey, the country. They don't think I'm an actual turkey. That would be hilarious. What kind of headphones would a turkey use? Although I do say, hey, you think this game is hard, try playing it with your beak. But I'm not really playing it with my beak, guys. Okay. Alright, this is for when he's asking for water. He's like, I want water. Okay, here's some water. Because water's heavy to carry out there. So, we're going to transfer all those wood pieces. And we're going to transfer all that 2 liters of water. He's going to give us 2 carrots. This guy's a pirate, man. But the reason I'm doing this isn't because, 2 carrots is like the be-all, end-all, right? The reason I'm doing it is because the more you trade with him, and eventually he sends you on the quest to find his brother or whatnot. Is it his brother? I think it's his brother. It's a horrible and sad tale, in the end, sorry. So what am I looking at? Is that... So that's a bear, and that's 2 wolves. I was like, why is that 3rd wolf so much larger than the other 2? Probably because it's a different animal, And put that out there. Bears tend to be larger than wolves, so yeah. But yeah, I don't remember him going all the way over there though. But yeah, let's oh, I probably don't have my... Oh well. If we've got to do it the horrible way, we've got to do it the horrible way. Now this isn't bad. This is that same match that I used to cut all the wood down. And now I'm using it to start a fire in a fishing hut. Because we just got rid of... Dave, what's up, buddy? We just got rid of cabin fever risk. So if we get cabin fever risk again...
That's a good one.
Not again, but you know what I mean. Alright. See what we have here. Oh, I already have 2 of those. Let's save those. Because the next time he asks for cedar, we've got some. Yeah, reclaimed wood. It can go in the fire for sure. Okay, let's... Yeah. I gotta remember that you can actually cheese this a bit so that it doesn't actually hurt your weapons at all. Let me guess, I have no tackle? Oh no, I've got tackle. Okay, so how much time on this? Let's make some water, because gave all my water to that guy. Fish for 2. Nope, yep, go ahead. Hello! Whoa, there's a bear. Alright, she's thirsty. Oh. I can cheese him like that, eh? Oh, nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. definitely don't want to mix it up with an Aurora bear. So now we've got a bear to process out here, which is nice. Always love me a bear hide. So we went from over there to right there. You know, you can't write a horror movie that good. Like, that is... Okay, let's cook. What do we got here? An hour? Let's cook this and fish for an hour. Mostly because we'll get the, whatchamacallit. Oil. Fishing oil. Alright, let's eat 1,150 calories like you can actually do that, like a human could. Oh, 0.9. Beauty. No. Sorry. This guy. No. Yes? Yeah, okay. And you. Okay. They were all kind of mediocre. Alright, so. Let's run on back and tell the man that his trade is ready. And we don't have to fight a bear. That's nice. There might be Aurora wolves that spawn in town too, guys, so I could be literally running to my death right now. Hurry up, go get yourself killed. Like, because I don't really trust, I don't think the torches do much against an Aurora wolf. And so because I'm terrified of getting attacked by a wolf, I might as well go blindly over a hill, right? Okay. Take a piece of meat in with us for breakfast. No. Yep. A nice breakfast venison chunk of 1 kilogram. Mmm. And now we wait. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. Yep. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Right on. Thanks, Magic. Oh. Oh yeah, Kids in the Hall is great. Brain Candy was hilarious. Oh, well, Zoe, to call Kids in the Hall a TV show is kind of propping up TV shows, because Kids in the Hall was great. Okay, so I'd heard about Kids in the Hall, right? Got my Kids in the Hall story ready to go here for you guys. So I heard about Kids in the Hall. I'd never seen Kids in the Hall, but I'd heard about it, right? And so I'm at home by myself, flipping through channels in my 20s. It's very rare for me to be doing that. I was always out drinking with my friends or something stupid, right? So so we do this. I see this couple, and they're just eating this food, and they're just sitting there in this kitchen. And I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, what is this? And it's just like this depressed older man and his wife just kind of like silently eating dinner together. And I'm like, what am I looking at? And then she goes, there's something out there. And he's like, what? And so they go and they look out the window, and right at the end of the driveway, way off in like the almost like, it's almost dark, but like the twilight, but it's like a dreary and gray night. And there's this thing moving down at the end of the driveway. And they kind of stop and look at each other like, what is that? And then they look back out. And I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what is happening? What am I watching right now? And they go and stare back out the window. And the chicken lady jumps up in front of them and goes, hi! Like, hi, how's it going? Just right through the window at them, right? Like, and just scares the living daylights out of them. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the chicken lady. And that was the first Kids in the Hall I ever saw. The chicken lady. Yeah, do you want me to tell you? I should have told you about the chicken lady. Ah.
I heard you. I'm on it.
Those beeps and dots mean we didn't pay the voice actor to talk to the traitor. That's what that means. All right. And you know what that means? Radio time. And we get to play some Long Dark on the laptop over there. That would be great. That would be so awesome. If you could play the Long Dark on computers when the Aurora was happening. I'd forgive Hinterland for all of it. We will not sleep for 10 hours. We won't even... Well, maybe we will. What's a chicken lady? It's a chicken lady. It's a lady. It's chicken lady. And she I was the chicken lady for Halloween one year. She goes on a date. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, she yells at the people through the window that she's like, hi. She goes to the door and she's like, I was raised here, and she does this whole thing, and it's just endless. Like, there's a bit my friends and I do where it's, don't put salt in your eyes. So if somebody says something to you like, you shouldn't have done that, you look at them and like, well, don't put salt in your eye. Right? Because there's a short skit with the salt in your eye sketch. The salt in your eye sketch. And it's like they're all at like this conference, and it's all these people sitting around at the conference, and he's like, remember, don't put salt in your eyes. And he's like, okay. And then he's just sitting there and he's thinking, he's like, what did he say? Don't put salt in your eye, don't put salt in your eye, put salt in your eye, put salt in your eye, put salt in your eye. And he just grabs the salt off the table and pours it into his eyes and then rolls around on the floor. And everybody else at the conference does their best to ignore him. Like, it's... And then the next day he's like, I'm killing my eyes. What did he say about putting salt in my eyes? He said, don't. And then he's just... goes through it all again and dumps more salt in his eyes. So don't put salt in your eye. Just, yeah, it's a huge part of like inside jokes and everything. Yeah, it's one of those shows too. Like, I doubt it'll ever be recaptured, right? As a comedy thing, kind of like Monty Python or something like that, right? Where it's just, it was brilliant for its time, and I mean, all the actors are still brilliant guys and everything else, but as they say, the world moves on, right? But yeah, you can't recreate that. Hey, pry bar. Yes. All right, yes. So if we go fishing, we make the particular pry bar with us. Okay, so do more stock here. So we do have a bear hide. And we do have a bear hide. So we can make a bear skin coat. And we can make a bear skin coat with more bear skin. However, no. Empty, empty, empty. Yeah. So it looks like we have 3 cured gut. On my person, I have 1 cured gut. We do not have enough to make a bear hide something. However, we have a bear out there. And I've got extra pieces of coal that I didn't burn off. And it might. No. Too overcast. Those guys are going to respawn in my area. So this is that wolf I killed, right? Yeah. Maybe he died of natural causes. I don't know. Like he got stabbed by an arrow and then died naturally. Right? It could happen. Actually, that's what happened. It's like George Carlin. When he's talking about natural. What is natural? Chemical waste naturally occurs in a chemical plant. Okay. Now I like this place, but I don't need all the chairs. So, maybe while I warm up, I hack down this chair. Just want to make sure I don't have like a pile of guts here. I'm pretty sure up in Misanthropes there, I have a pile of guts. But, oh, look at my poor hatchet. I'm just actually hoping for a break in the clouds so I can use my mag lens, but it looks like no. The answer to that is no. I'll try to use the bear as a windbreak. Hopefully I make the right call. Ran into random arrow. See, yeah. It's a wide world. Why do you have to get in the way of my arrow? Which way will it be coming from? Right there? Sure. Use one of these blessed tinder plugs I have been collecting. Don't fill up on cheese. Strangers with candy. Ah, I don't believe I've seen strangers with candy. Okay. Coolest thing about the cougar knife. Let's chop into this bad boy. Let's get some meat off him first so she's got something to eat. 7 minutes for 2 kilograms. Get it, girly. Chop it, chopperson. That's nice, though. Because when that cooks, we can get some hide and other parts. Alright, go back. Nope, there we go. Don't go away, guys. Okay, got 56. Hide. 2. Ah, 56. Oh. Darn it, I was an hour and a half out from a free fire. No wind. Please do not. Another 56. Look at her bloody hands as she just...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Actually, one of my favorite Futurama quotes is when they're walking through a dungeon when Leela's going to get married to the Cyclops, who's not a Cyclops. And they're walking through the dungeon, and Finn and Jake from Adventure Time are tied up on the wall, and Finn says to Fry and Bender, "Do you know what time it is?" And Bender says, "It's time for you to shut the hell up." Which, if you've ever seen Adventure Time, Jake is Bender for voice, right? Oh, I'm going to have to eat this soon-to-be spoiled bannock. Although I do like having it in my backpack for... Alright, there we go. So there we go, guys. Processed an entire bear in less than like 2 hours game time. Like, it's crazy. It'll take much longer to cook this big bear thing. Now, suddenly I'm curious. Nope. Curious. Prayer house pie. We need that. Yes. But do we have... Oh, we do not. We do not. We don't have the Rangers... Wait, no. Is it Rangers stew? Then? Ranger stew. Oh, yeah. It's not Ranger stew I want. It's the... There's a pie you can make. And it's like... Got bear meat and wolf meat in it. Well, look what I've done. I've got this huge collection of messy stuff here. We don't have anything else on us. Alright, well, let's get this gut up to the house. I know we're not going to get accosted by a bear because he's dead. Yeah, like Adventure Time was a show my kids watched. And I don't know How or why? Oh, no, no, no. No. Uh-oh. What happens? No. Okay. Okay. Warning. Sometimes your bow... It's done that to me before. Sometimes your bow will glitch out. Heads up. Oh, it's a dear, dear friend of mine. Okay, maybe I don't have a whole bunch of gut up here. Now I do. And a bear hide. Boop. Bingo. Alright, so now we got the smelly part dealt with. The part that could get me killed by a bear or wolf is dealt with. What is the... The weather doesn't even know what it's doing. Okay, we can put away... Nope, we can put away... Nope. Where's that hotkey? There it is. We don't need to kill that deer. We have a lot of bear meat. I could have killed that. This, though, because we're warm. Boom. Do it. We're warming up and harvesting wood. Now I have to go find the bear out in the ice. Fortunately, we've got a fire right beside it. I think maybe tonight he'll give us another aurora. We'll get another aurora, then we can do another trader bit. Oh, yeah. Apparently he had stuff to do now that he had no skin. This is nice. That's pretty good. Because we're warm, so we might as well go, hopefully, might as well go harvest this wolf that's laying down over here. Waste not, right? What is that? Where have I landed? Yeah, I'm not in town. A little bit too far to the right. As you do. Oh, look, some sticks. But this allows me to get some sticks. This has been a really nice, relaxing interloper session, guys, so far. Just been picking up stuff, making arrows, doing some fishing, talking with kids in the hall. There's that dock we're looking for. with our friend the sleeping wolf. Oh, wait. Okay, we already got the loose boards. Okay, cool. Mail? No. Hiya, wolf carcass. We'll let the fire go out. We got 53 minutes? Entire wolf done.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Uh-huh. It's a tiny piece. There we go. Okay, we'll take the guts inside. Ah. Another tiring day. Now, you know what? We'll just go walk right to the Quonset. We've broke off any sort of pursuit that would be because of going in the house if something smelled us. Shazam! Okay, and we go. This is nice. Very relaxing. Nope. Wrong hotkeys all over the place here. Oh, I never picked up the damn carrots. There won't be an Aurora because I've got carrots in the trader box. And I don't really care about the carrots. Like, having them really isn't a thing that I need. It was just something that you need 2 of them if you're going to make anything out of them. What was it going to make out of those? Ranger stew. Carrots. 0.2 kilograms of carrots. And a potato. You need carrots. Canned corn. Potato. Just need trout. Just need ptarmigan. Is there anything cool like Breyer House pie? Don't need carrots. It's very strange that I would have focused on carrots at all. Potatoes is what you need. I think I've either eaten my potatoes or stashed them somewhere else.
I'm getting tired.
But we've never been to the far territory. There will be potatoes there. I don't really want to go to the far territory because then that opens up that whole far territory nonsense. Fix the transistors and all that. But you get potatoes. Alright, let's eat that. Yeah, hopefully he's offering us. I want maple syrup and I want maple syrup and I was just looking at it. Yes, porridge. I was not looking at it. I was looking at the spot where it was. Okay, girl, I know you're tired. Things are heavy. You've killed a bear. Isn't that enough? Well, you need to go and collect your carrots. The old sunset blizzard, eh? Looks nice. Looks pretty. When I was looking in my inventory, I realized I had 4 of... Yeah, look, a stick. I had 4 of them. You need 6 to do any... Well, you need 3 to do something with. So having 6 would be way better than 4. So that's just what I did. Okay, guys, here we go. Wow, 16 folks are in here. That is cool. Carrots. You need 4 carrots to make that one stew. I am not going to be doing that. Alright, we'll whip up here, have a nap. Maybe the Aurora will win against the impending blizzard? Maybe? I don't know. Girl can hope. Just in case there's a wolf up here. Remember when there was a wolf up here? It came after me and... Oh. Charged me right there beside the house. And I was like, is he charging me? He is charging me. Oh, jeez. And then he died. Which better that way than me dying. Alright, I'm going to sleep for 2 hours. See if the lights come on. Or if it blizzards. It blizzarded. We are super healthy. So we can break this sleep up just in case it stops blizzarding and actually turns into an aurora. Let's just go check this out. It might. Still have time. We can add our carrots to our ingredients desk we've got back at the place. Okay, so what do we have here? Regami cooked. Very important word when eating bear meat. Got no green sky. That is quite the sky, though. Yeah, we'll give that deer a pass. Alright, well, you can sleep by the radio, I guess, you know? We'll sleep in the same building as the radio. We'll use the bed. She's a grown-up. She can go to bed. Sewing primer, not what I'm looking for. Bed. Bed. Don't want to miss it, guys. When I was younger, we lived in a farmhouse. We had electricity, right? But we had no heat. Well, we had heat in the form of wood stove. And we cooked all our food on the same wood stove. We did have propane available to use in the summer for the cooking, because there was an actual propane stove too, but we didn't have a natural gas line. We had a big propane tank out back. Well, looks like we got no Aurora. Sad times. Okay, so put these guys. Let's drink that. Put those guys on our ingredients shelf. Still got a fair bit of flour, so we're good that way. Yeah, so I want him to offer me porridge. Or maple syrup. That is what I'll do for whatever. So we got gut curing. Oh no, it's not under the pelt. It's over here. 12%. So the other gut won't be much further along. So no cabin fever threat risk yet. How far are we in here? Well, 122. Buck 22. Let's look at our skills too while we're at it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to fix that just to give her something to do real quick. Will that kill the sewing kit though? No. Okay, so skill set. So 5, 5. Fire storing's almost to 5. Ice fishing, she could use a little bit for. Kit archery, she's good. Needs to do some sewing. Hasn't read any of the rifle or revolver or gunsmithing books, but she will. I'd love for you to be able to find, you know, some bullets on Interloper and in a crappy rifle. But like struggle to find it. Like you can find pieces and you gotta fix it and all that. Just like Loons did with the fixing of the gun and all that. We do have a really nice day. Good day to actually start a fire in a fishing hut. We'll spend the day fishing. We won't get interrupted by a bear at least. So I could get some venison and some rabbit together and make a special pie. We gotta go inland to get the ptarmigan meat, though. But we still have plenty of broth back at the garage. I usually don't make the garage my home. I usually make the fishing village my home. But with the radio at the garage, it's very appealing. There we go, mag lens. We start her up with a stick, of which I have plenty.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a chance that your house can burn down from that.
Oh yeah.
We had a heater, like the propane heater in the house as well.
Jeez, this is cold.
Yes, I'm working on it. Yeah, we did have a propane heater, but it only turned on when it was 8 degrees in the house. And it was just there to maintain the house at 8 degrees, just in case, you know, we'd left for a long time and the fire went out, whatnot. And then the other house I lived in had no heater, emergency heater. It was just expected that. Hello. We should make some of that trout stew. We should. Look at that. Beauty. We got an hour? We got an hour. Let's fish for an hour. Hopefully we pull up a salmon. No. Well, 938 calories going down. Let's drink some of that water I made. Gosh, Interloper's fishing is dismal. I mean, I have a full stomach because of fish, but the other settings, the fish they're jumping at you. Holy cow, man. It's probably going to make me... Now it's probably going to give me an Aurora tonight. Because I'm all cozy in a fishing hut and wants me to run across the ice in danger. Come on, salmon.
Feels like night is coming.
Oh, I was going to say ouch. But no, yay. Alright, so we're going to cook that salmon. Fish for 1 hour. Hello. 132 calories though. Back he goes. Okay, let's get out of here before it blizzards. Weirdly enough, cooked fish, not weirdly enough, but cooked fish doesn't really have a lot of, like, there's no stinky bar and I got a piece of cooked fish on me. And not a little bit of cooked fish. That is a heavy piece of salmon. We could run inside, use a piece of coal, and cook up some wolf meat indoors. Deer kind of gave me a bit of a start. That dog messing you up? Yeah, I knew on one of these walks I was going to catch one. Oop, is there? No. Let's go in there. Let's go in there instead. All right, same thing. Staggered sleep pattern because we're pretty good shape. Yeah, it wouldn't be really sappy though, would it, Dave? Like, because some people are like, they'll burn pine and stuff like that. Not because hey, you want to burn pine, but it's just it's a cheaper wood, more plentiful, right? But it has sap, right? So it gums up your chimney and such. And it's more of like what you have, right? Like we use a lot of maple, stuff like that. Beech trees. They're pretty neat. Their core is a dark wood, and then the outer is like a light wood. Tried to eat beech nuts several times, but they are terrible. There's got to be like some way to like acorns or whatever to like boil the tannins out of beech nuts because not a tasty. You're like, ooh, walnuts? No, not walnuts. Yucky. Here, we've got this fire hazard. Why don't you operate it for us? And Dave's like, you know what? I got you. Yeah, years of fat. So don't worry about cleaning out the barbecue. It's like, well, maybe we should. When I worked at the scrapyard, the barbecues, because we get aluminum barbecues, they attracted the rats like you wouldn't believe. And the crane would come in and smash all the barbecues up into bits. And just come in with his big mag and drop his big mag on the barbecues and smash them around. And then we'd use a front end loader and pick it up and throw it in the back of a truck, and that's how you do for cast aluminum. However, you start smashing barbecues that rats from all over the place have been running into because holy cow, you want to talk about years of fat, right? So those rats are so happy about all that fat, they just dive right in there. Well, then you smash up their home. They're not the happiest animals ever. I mean, they're terrified, and they should be. Do some more homework here. I might as well make it all while I have it. So we got no Aurora again tonight. How is that gut doing? So it'll be 34 back in the hut. What to do with my time? The animals have been really helpful by having me harvest them. What would I need to do? We had a nice fish session. I guess I would have oil in my backpack, wouldn't I? Yeah, a lot. Well, not a lot, but get my lantern back up to... We'll get her going here. And it does that weird thing where it, like, gives me 0. I don't know where to find the red lantern. I think it might be in that black rock. Do I have a second sewing kit? I do, okay. A wolf skin, deer skin. How are my clothings? Yeah, it's all top notch. Should probably dip down to 25 again, right? No, she's still at 26. Okay, let's step outside real quick and see what the world offers for weather and whatnot. Yeah. Coastal highway's mean, but nice. Same time. There's a wolf out here somewhere. Should kill him. Well, well, where did he go?
My fingers feel numb.
That kind of freaks me out when they do that. Because he's around. Just because I haven't seen him doesn't mean he isn't there, right? What an odd little home. It's cool, but... Weird use of space. Okay, here we go. Like there should almost be a loft, right? I'm getting tired here. Oh, it's 10 o'clock on the nose. Well, I've pretty much done it, guys. Done what? Not much. Not much. Just talk to the trader. I'm going to just go back to the old... He's out here somewhere. Ooh, look, a stick. I'm probably going to get attacked by a wolf right at the end of the episode. Like, well, I think I'll call it an episode, then I'll get mauled. I hope not. Alright, here we go. Can't feel her hands. Oh my goodness. So you want to run this barbecue? Almost sets things on fire. Oh my gosh. A flaming sheep. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite the barbecue story, Dave. A flaming sheep. Oh my goodness, 20 people dropped in to hang out with me tonight. Well, thank you everyone. We had Ankh, we had Oren, we got Raven, Loons was in there. Zoe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to like it. Although it would be weird to actually kind of hang out here for an hour and a half and go, yeah, you know what? I'm still neutral on the whole thing. But yeah, awesome to see you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't believe I got 20 viewers tonight. That is something else. Yeah, so Magic, Josh, Ray said Joey, Zoe, and Raven. And yeah. Ankh, yeah, everybody. Magic, yes. It was awesome. It was a great crowd. Always a great crowd. Always glad to see you all. Good to see you, Dave. Your stories of firefighting and whatnot. Oh my gosh, you gotta love it when your coworkers gotta show up to put out your lawn. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really have an objective on this one. We were just kind of waiting. Just fulfilled a trade, got 2 whole carrots. And then like kilograms of bear meat and whatnot, but you know what I mean? 2 whole carrots. Whoop-de-doo. So. But yeah, have a good week and we'll, oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving down there, guys. We'll see you later. We got to get the trader to trust us so we can do the bunker runs, you know? But yeah, talk to you later, guys. Yeah, good night, all. Till next time, keep surviving. Nope, we're going to quit. All right, good night, all.